Hello, and thank you for joining me. This is round 2 of the SGT tour. Again, this is the web tees, and if you were with me for round 1, you watched me really struggle kind of relative to the length of the course and the availability of birdies and all that stuff. Struggled to a +1. By the end, if you saw that, I was sweating. It's too hot in here. Got the side window open over here to try to cool it off in here a little bit. This time I get to start from the actual tee box instead of just in front of it due to a mindless chip that I didn't know was in the hitting zone. I was trying to warm up while on the phone. So let's get out here and see about getting a better start at this course. And one of the things I noticed was it'll take, whoops, I'm gonna get back here, right? Let's see about this. Give me the distance where I'm headed. Okay, so this is my probably ideal aiming spot. Let's get back to it. Oh, well, I hit that not as much fadey as I want, and that's not going to be good. Stay on the grass, maybe? Maybe. Okay, it won't be a fairway, but it won't be in the bunker, and I got a reasonable iron in at 134. So, uphill 7 feet, kind of in between the 8 and the 9. The wind's in my face, 5 miles an hour, so let's see. Overcome the wind by the little bit of stronger club and see if we can get ourselves in position. Nope, and I did not. I just blocked that immediately. Just not well struck and short anyway, even after hitting more club. So, delicate little chip, but it shouldn't be too bad here. 11 yards. Oh, and I blasted it by. That kind of optical illusion or what? I blasted that way too hard. Whoops, it's going to move. So we're back here. There we go. I don't know if I won't quite want to give it up fully, but maybe it's just inside of there. Okay, I think it's that. Downhill 4 inches, so it doesn't take much. Okay, saved a par again, but let's not come through here and have to putt for 1,000,000 par saves today. That was, or this round, it was exactly what it was last round. So, left my tee over here, which I never like to do. I usually try to chase it down right after I hit the shot. Oh, I don't like this golf ball either. I know. Beggars, choosers. Down to a few golf balls. I gotta maybe go and grab some pearls. Okay. First par 5 of the day here at number 2. All right. Whoops. There we go. We'll get it right one of these days. Got too much push fade on it. Grass though. Look at that, even the short grass. So not too bad. It's going to be an elevated shot up 5 yards. I'm going to move this over here just a hair, make that my kind of line. And then going uphill and into the wind again, and seeing what had happened last time on the approach. Let's see if we can have a better outcome. Should be. Fade right to it. Come on down the hill a little bit. Does it sound like I'm begging again? I am. Okay, and this is a fairly still putt out here today. Just barely moving, but it is. I'm moving about that much, right? There we go. Finds an early birdie, which is a lot better to do than to find the early bogeys, which happened last round. So Uphill 1 feet 4 inches. That is going to move for me because of the wind and because of my natural tendency. So we'll float it out there about there. And I think this is a 7-iron now. Let's see. Oh, did it not? How did that not read it? That's a prove it, because I really hit that iron well. So that's a bummer. Let's get a little better go than that one. That was right where I wanted it. I know. Okay, here we go. And that needs to fade a little bit more. And then just sit right there. Give me a look at it. Okay, I mean, it's moving, but again, compared to last round, it seemed like every putt was all over the place, roller coaster. These are maybe a little more reasonable. That's going to move out the whole way, though, so that's going to be more like maybe there. That is that much movement. I don't want to move it much more than that, and it's down the hill, so it's not going to take much. There we go. Steals another birdie. Back-to-back birdies here at 2 and 3 is a good start. We got downhill. Finally some wind at our back. Slight dog leg left par 4. 360 yards. Downhill quite a bit. Let's see here. Yeah, it's a lot of noise I'm making there. I'm forced a little bit, but not a ton of spin, which is a great thing, which will roll out. I need all the distance I can get. Look at this guy getting that out there. Moving it out there to 262. Well, found just a little edge of the rough here. 92 yards downhill. This is that 52-degree wedge again, I think, and just trusting it. Should be the right club distance-wise. I'll pull it just a bit. Oh, and it's short now? Oh, you're gonna roll for me. Well, you know, I don't put a lot of spin on my wedges, so it's not that weird. It was only 5,600, so. Okay, well. Another barely moving putt. Am I giving this up? I don't think it's necessary to give it up, so. 8.5 feet or so, just barely up the hill. And we get another one, huh? 3 in a row is always nice. Let's go. Okay, well, good turn of events here. I knew I was feeling better than I was scoring that last round, but let's see if we can keep some momentum going. Come into this reasonable, straightforward par 4. Wind is again at my back. I'll come down that hill quite a bit, I think. Same thing last round. All right, 138 up the hill 4 yards. I'm going to go get my margin of error, especially with my default miss. So we're going to send that up there, and it's about 140 right up the hill. So with the wind, I think that's, I'm going to play it kind of like a stock 8-iron. But that's not going to fade enough. Is it going to sit on the green now? No? Okay, well, unless we somehow chip in here, we're going to have to move on and break the birdie streak and start another one. So. Yeah, that won't roll out enough, will it? We got to putt that. That died pretty quick. And this is another short curler. Had a couple of these last round, so let's move the mouse here. Get ourselves out here enough to trust it. It really does do that. I mean, it's moving that fast. It's moving. So let me soft with it and let it take the break. And it does. So, whoops, I left that cursor arrow up there. I never like to do that. It's bigger on my screen than it is on yours. Downhill, 393 yards. Wind is moving a little left and killing on it. Important for a short knocker like me. You know, that's about as well as I hit the ball, to tell you the truth. It's got a little bit of extra spin on it, but You know, for me, it's a lot of ball speeds. I'm going to roll down a hill maybe, catch a, that's my version of a speed slot, ladies and gentlemen. All right. You going to stay in the short grass for a guy? Oh, he's going to come out of the heavy grass. So we're downhill though. This is a pretty standard kind of a stock pitching wedge, I think. Wind will help my default miss, so I'm going to go ahead and let it be out there. Let's see. And that's way short. What a bad shot. Why do I think I need to take something off that and not just hit it? Okay. 23 yards, uphill 2-2. All right, gonna have to have the saving par out of that, huh? How much are we moving? That insert straightened. A little trouble with that again. I like that, I think. Don't want to go much more than that. Okay, and for the par, working hard for it there. Pretty straightforward par 3 here, 165 and downhill. But not downhill a ton, 9 feet 11. I want to make sure we get down there. Blocked again. I did that on this last hole, last round too. Just kind of maybe blocking off from the water, maybe just a hair. Let's see. Got to go up and down again here.